My boyfriend of 5 years convinced me to dump my entire life savings into our first home, all while he was using his late shifts to pay for a luxury hotel room with his boss's daughter. We had been together since college. Mark was my absolute rock, or so I thought. After saving every penny, we finally bought a beautiful colonial house. I skipped meals, worked double shifts, and skipped my own sister's wedding just to afford the down payment. We were supposed to start our lives there. But the moment we got the keys, everything changed. Mark suddenly started working incredibly late. He would come home at 3 in the morning, smelling like expensive cologne. When I asked him about it, he scoffed and said, "I have to pull 80-hour weeks to cover my half of our mortgage. Stop being so needy and pathetic." I felt so guilty that I started doing all the chores and cooking him midnight meals to make up for it. Then came the first twist. I decided to surprise him at his office with his favorite takeout. When I got to the building, the lobby was dark. The security guard looked at me with pity and said, "Ma'am, Mark's entire department was laid off 3 weeks ago." My heart stopped. When Mark got home that night, I confronted him with the guard's words. Instead of apologizing, his face turned cold. He laughed in my face. "Who are they going to believe?" he whispered. A stressed out, hysterical woman, or me? The next day, the nightmare escalated. Mark called my parents and my friends, telling them I was having a severe mental breakdown. He claimed the stress of the new mortgage was making me hallucinate and spy on him. Because he was always the charming one, they believed him. My own mother called me, crying, begging me to get psychological help and stop harassing poor, hardworking Mark. I was completely isolated. Then came the ultimate blow. I came home from work to find my key wouldn't fit. Mark had changed the locks. He stood on the porch and said, "You're not stable enough to live here. I'm protecting our investment." Because of a paperwork trick with his dad as a cosigner, I was legally locked out but still financially tied to the mortgage. I was forced to sleep on my friend's couch, defeated and broken. But his smugness was his downfall. Mark had left his heavy winter coat in my car. While packing his things to drop them off, my hand hit something hard in the lining. It was a zipper compartment. Inside, I found a stack of itemized receipts from a boutique hotel downtown. They spanned the last 4 months. Every single receipt showed check-ins during his late shifts. Even worse, the room was booked under his name but paid for using his boss's daughter's corporate credit card. I didn't scream. I planned. The next weekend, Mark's family hosted a housewarming party at our new home to celebrate his new beginning without his crazy ex. I walked right through the back door. Before anyone could stop me, I turned on the living room smart TV and cast the scanned hotel receipts, the credit card statements, and his layoff notice directly onto the screen. The room went dead silent. His dad looked at the screen, then at Mark, and slapped him across the face. His dad immediately withdrew his financial backing, forcing an immediate sale of the house. The boss found out about the corporate card theft and pressed charges. Mark wanted to steal my future, but he ended up destroying his own.